If there's an open way, I'll just run, while everything else fades and turns to dust. We're searching to find a way.
I think the vision of Immerse was to provide an opportunity for college student athletes, for people who sense they might be called to sports ministry, to have a summer where they could almost put real life on hold, where they could get out of their normal context, maybe even get uncomfortable, but come to the Pacific Northwest and just be immersed in the gospel, be immersed in the reality sports philosophy of sports ministry, to be immersed in community and discipleship in a way that would be life-changing, that would be transformative, that they would look back on 10, 20, 30 years from now and say, that summer in 2019 was a time where God captured me and God worked on me and God communicated to me and revealed himself to me, and his presence was real, and I was with people who were chasing after Jesus. And what's cool is I think the inaugural year of Immerse accomplished that.
Rising like flames to clouds of smoke, reaching new heights.
Before I ever even heard of Immerse, I knew that I wanted to do something more with my passion for cross country, and that I guess over the past year for sure I know that the Lord has been working in me and kind of giving me like a desire to do something more with this passion. I knew that there had to be a reason that I ran, and I wanted to know what that was. And so I guess I had kind of been praying for a little while that the Lord would kind of give me an opportunity there, or open a door for me to kind of pursue more than just running, but to have a meaning and a purpose behind why I run, and to leverage that for his kingdom. And so I think that the biggest lesson and the way that I've grown the most is just being able to look at competing and winning as opportunities to be more Christ-like. And every time that we run, it's an opportunity for us to worship him and to praise him for the talents that he has given us, but also to bring him glory through those.
God met me through Immerse by reassuring me that I am where I need to be, that he's called me to be here with reality sports. He called me out of slavery to sin back in the day and when I was younger, and now he's going to called me to be here again as a full-time employee, as a missionary. And God just really confirmed that for me this summer. He allowed me to experience what it would be like, and through that process I've learned that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I got to learn quite a bit, but also get to do a lot of sports ministry and participate in some fundraising. So I got to get a microcosm of what my full-time job will actually look like to help prepare me.
You tried everything you know. You saw light, then you lost it, but there is still hope. Like the fire in the night, like the...
Immerse means the chance to really be immersed, for lack of a better term, into just kind of the bread and butter of who reality sports is, how they do things, how they operate, and really to see a different facet of what sports culture is and what it means to compete differently and coach differently, what it means to worship as we do those things and see Jesus really made much of, even as we participate in various athletics.
With every option exhausted, you tried everything you know, so reach for something.
I feel like one way I really grew this summer from Immerse was honestly, just when we go through the lessons, we learned how to apply it to our everyday lives. And it was really cool because we even got to do summer camps. We got to lead those and coach them, and I thought it was awesome that we could apply what we learned into creating a message and even giving it to those children. And so just after Immerse, being able to know going out of this that I can apply everything I learned to my everyday life was a huge blessing and something I'll always be able to hold on to as I go out and just be a discipler for Jesus.
A broken soul can be reborn, and greater things are still in store for us,
So the biggest blessing of Immerse to me was probably just the growth I saw in myself and just the relationship that I had with the team. It felt like a family setting, and before Immerse I didn't really have a high self-esteem. It was kind of low, and that was really a problem. And it wasn't until I joined Immerse that I really started to notice a confidence in myself. And I think that was partially because of the relationship I had with the team, but I think it was more just the relationship with Christ that I had been building over the summer, and I'd just been really pouring my heart into Christ and into just trying to strengthen that relationship, and it's been a life-changing experience.